Hello everyone, this is Chaff Commander Coffee, back with another episode of Realism, Invictus, Civilization 4. We're going to continue our wars against the Ethiopians. We have our men ready on the borders. We could invade at any time, but I want to get some extra units just to be sure. The armies that finish conquering the Ethiopians, if we can manage it, will be highly experienced and ready to attack the barbarians. So there is a plus side to having this army, but it is costing us a lot in terms of gold. So we won't be able to keep them active in the field unless we keep raiding people. Oh, there's a barbarian here on our wine. Well, I haven't actually improved that wine, so he can stand there if he wants. And we're actually going to attack these barbarians here because that's some experience that we can have. And otherwise, we're just giving the experience to the Ethiopians, because chances are the barbarians aren't going to be able to kill any Ethiopian units. So yeah, I'd rather have the experience for ourselves. And it did go on our great general. And I can see another Ethiopian settler. So we're probably going to have to destroy him pretty soon. Pretty soon. I don't know where they're going to go settle that city. I'm not too bothered about them putting another settler out into the field. Let's see how long it'll take to heal these. 3 turns to heal them up. Great. Okay. What we're going to do is we're then going to build... Ooh, do we want another battering ram? Another battering ram would be great. And then maybe another archer. Oh, and the barbarians are starting to bring in battering rams as well. Ah, that's shifty, that is shifty indeed. They pushed us out. Oh, they built that city pretty close. Yeah, probably because they were worried we would come in and annihilate them. Have they got another settler out? Is that another settler? No, that's just their African short swordsmen and such. Not too worried about those. We are going to get attacked by 2 barbarians that are strength 3. The barbarians are now starting to upgrade those strength 2 savages into armed savages, which have 3 strength. So I'm going to be on the safe side and move a warrior back there. And I'm going to put a warrior over here as well. Because apparently the barbarians are just more than keen to attack us. Over a river. That gives us some experience. Let's keep that army there. Now, we are getting a few logistical problems by keeping that army there. That's fine. Oh no, grazing grounds were destroyed. Massive colonies of termites have overrun and destroyed some of our agriculture. That is pretty terrible, because it takes me absolutely ages to build that. Because we have a foreign leader. Let's get those guys healed up. I think we're just going to go for Aksum. I think the next time we attack the Ethiopians will be to just attack Aksum straight up. Oh, and they attacked us with a primitive ram. And we destroyed it. The primitive ram only has 1 strength. Its only purpose really is to destroy city defences, bombard city defences. I'm going to give this steppe militia strength versus melee units, since we are going to start fighting more melee orientated barbarians. I'll make sure to stop at turn 200 this time as well, rather than continue. You just keep on building that. Taoism has been founded in a distant land. That requires ritual, which is not actually that late game tech. You get caste system from that, so it's quite possible one of the Indian culture nations got that. Ooh, we have a quest. Our elder scholars have collaborated on an effort to collect, record, and preserve all of our oral traditions and unwritten literature. They require storage space for pottery, stone tablets, and other artifacts, as well as special repositories within our cities. We need to get 6 libraries before a rival civilization does, or before we reach the Renaissance era. And if we build the Great Library, we get a special bonus. We're probably going to try and pull that off. They've got most of their units in Yehar. I'm debating whether to just attack them now with this army. Because we could always pop our next great general for a bunch of extra experience, or more experience on all these guys that have got sort of like 8 and 9 experience. Could we do it? They're going to have city defences in Aksum. They might not have very many. Or do we just wait for the other army? Oh, if we can destroy Aksum, it would be perfect. I reckon most of their army is here. We're going to do it. Let's declare war. Aksum only has 3 defenders! Oh, goodbye, Aksum. Goodbye, Aksum. Oh, I almost feel sorry for them. But then again, I don't, because I'm the Mongolians. Right. Let's pop our great general. And put it on this armoured warrior. Let's put it on this one who's only got 7 experience. This armoured warrior, you're going to need leadership. This archer, I would like to give... what would I like to give this archer? The archers are generally better against recon units and such. I think I might just give him another first strike. This spearman, give him some more city raider. You can have some more city raider. You can have some more city raider. You can have some more city raider. And our great general here can have some more city raider. And this battering ram, doesn't really matter what it gets. I might as well give it city raider as well. Batter down the defences. We don't have time to wait, or else they'll get more garrison. So we're going to attack now. This militia, 59% chance, not bad. Let's try it. Over the walls, my men. Aksum must fall. Oh yes, perfect. We won the 59% chance. That's brilliant. Let's see if one of these swordsmen can't also... 60% chance on the swordsman. I suppose the percentages work more in the swordsman's favour because they have more base combat strength. Ah, unfortunately he lost. That's fine though. There's an African militia there. Can we kill him with our great general? 95% chance. I will take that because he gets double experience from combat. And city attacks are going to give a lot of experience if he succeeds. There we go. And we won. Which means my last great general can just move in there and capture Aksum. Yes. Goodbye, Ethiopia. You're about to lose your capital, good sir. We discovered some of the secrets of alphabet. Brilliant. Burn it to the ground. And I am going to put another unit on this spot with our great general just to keep him protected. Ethiopia, would you like peace? You would. I'm not really that surprised. I did just burn down your capital city. Oh, and the barbarians came to attack our great general. Well, no worries, just give him some more experience. Seems good. Right. Perfect. Now we're going to build another step archer, and the reason why is because I want to start building settlers now, which is going to be very important. Let's add these units together, and we'll bring this army down as soon as we can. You carry on building a grazing ground, and you can bring all of your units down to, say, this hill here. You guys need to heal up. That's going to take 6 turns. Brilliant! So, Ethiopia has lost its capital. Oh no! We're being attacked by mounted cavalry. So the barbarians are starting to get cavalry as well. Oh, we beat them though. That is very annoying though. I'm going to have to build another step militia to escort my worker. Because once the barbarians start getting cavalry, you do have to worry about that. Because they can just come in from nowhere and just capture your workers from outside your vision in the fog of war. Probably should have fog busted a bit more. And the barbarians' borders have expanded and they've got a worker. So yeah, the barbarians do expand and they will get better units. We'll have to start dealing with barbarian like 4 strength and 5. The barbarians eventually get things like axemen, or axemen from Civilization 4, and they are just nasty. Ooh, don't want to have to deal with them. Right. Now I'm going to try and avoid getting alphabet for a bit longer. The reason why is it will obsolete, well not obsolete, the storyteller circle, which provides 2 science, flat science and 1 culture, is discontinued with alphabet, which means we can't build it anymore if we get alphabet. Instead we can build the library. Now the library gives 25% more science. So the more storyteller circles you have, the more bonus you get from libraries. Now, holding off on getting libraries is generally considered a bad idea in Civilization 4. But in Realism Invictus, I generally think it's a good idea because you can only turn one citizen into a scientist, which isn't that much better than just having a storyteller circle. Which means you can focus a lot of your technology on other things that you might find more useful. So we're going to grab mysticism. I think it reveals some resources, and then we'll grab architecture so we can build cottages. We're not going to focus on getting cottages, but it does give us walls as well, and we do have stone, so that's going to be handy. So let's just make our way down to the Ethiopians. If we're lucky, we might be able to destroy them prior to them getting another settler out, which would just be fantastic. Still being attacked by barbarians, although it's just barbarian archers, which we have probably 100% chance to defeat. I would hope so, because otherwise our city would be in danger. Right, we've cancelled our peace treaty with Mentorweb. And he has a worker out in the open, so you know what? That means we want a worker. Thank you for the worker. He does have quite a lot of units, but he can't really build many more. So, we're going to start bombarding the city defences. Have the rest of the units. We're going to have the worker go to sleep. We got our next militia. He's going to be escorting our worker here. We're going to have the rest of the units. They're going to be set to fortify until our other reinforcements arrive. And we'll just keep bombarding those defences. Oh, we found some hemp. So we got hemp. Pretty much, we need peasant servitude to make use of it, but it's pretty handy. I wouldn't mind building some roads, but it takes a long time for us because of our foreign trait, and also pastoral nomadism makes improvements take longer to build, which does kind of suck. But once you get it rolling, it is pretty strong. We're going to keep our... I think we're going to drop our tech now. How far would we have to drop it? All the way to 10%. Yeah, I'd rather not. Right, let's keep bombarding those city defences. Mentorweb actually, is willing to negotiate. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised in the slightest. Oh, and our city grew and became unhappy. That's not good. We need to get a happiness building for this. And we don't actually have access to any unhappy reducing buildings right now. The best we can do is get mob justice, which reduces our culture by 50%. But we don't have any culture buildings, so we're going to get it. We are going to get that. And then after we've got that, we will build our first settler. And I'm also going to set the city to avoid growing, because it's no good if it grows and it has people just not working, basically. Right, this is our army of reinforcements, basically our chaff. So we're pretty much just going to throw them at the walls and see what happens. We have 0% chance to win in pretty much every circumstance. But that's fine. Let's just soften them up. We're just going to soften up the Ethiopians, and hopefully the rest of our army can finish them off. We have very well trained units. So as long as we can get some kills here and there. You know, we might even get lucky and win a 4% chance. Wow, as I was saying that, we won a 4% chance battle. Well, there you go. That makes up for losing the 91% chance earlier on. Let's attack with these guys. Okay, and we've finally got our archer, which has, well, he's basically got no HP, but he might be able to kill one of them. Oh, there we go. He did some damage. He did his job. Soften up the defenders for us. And then our main army can go in and finish them off. So we're fighting swordsmen now, so we want to use our swordsmen. Oh, maybe not. Let's see, what is our spearmen's chances? Not amazing either. And our archers have literally no chance. Let's send in some of our swordsmen, see how this goes. Wow, okay, so double casualties there. Okay, well we weakened them a bit further. Hopefully we have enough men to capture the city. We might not at this rate. Come on. No, 40% chance. Couldn't do it. Let's see. 69. Okay, so now our chances are good. But those archers are going to get lots of experience. Right, nice. We won that one. Only 32. These African swordsmen are going to be too much for us. I don't want to use my great generals recklessly. I might have to, though. Right, let's try with our militia. 30% chance. Wow, we won! Excellent. Okay, so we're winning some pretty shifty battles here. And then we're down to just our great generals. 72% chance. Do I risk it? Do I risk it? That's the last full strength unit they have. Let's try it. Nice, we won. Excellent. Okay. 67% chance on this great general. Do I want to risk that? Damn. If I don't go for it, they're just going to replenish all of their men. It's going to take them a long time to get their units back, though, whereas I can just build more very quickly if I need to. Damn. It's a really hard decision. 67% chance. I'm not feeling lucky. I'm not feeling lucky, to be honest. How many defenders do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got 5 defenders left, and we have 5 men, plus the battering rams. Oh, and another swordsman there. You know what? I don't think we're going to risk it. What we're going to do is we're going to take this archer and put him on this stack to defend them from an attack. Oh, and they went for it. Okay. Oh, we won. Excellent. So they lost one of their defenders coming out against us. Oh, it looks like they're going to destroy the ram. Okay, they destroyed our ram. We could soften up the defenders some more with our ram. Our general here got another level up. Let's give him land tactics. This swordsman gets another city raider promotion. Okay. Oh, their archers are pretty well healed up now. They've got one archer on 0.4 strength, a swordsman on 3.4, and a militia on 3. They don't have any promotions, though. It's this archer is the problem. If we could do some damage with this ram, we might be able to do it. No, I don't think the ram did anything. He might have damaged it slightly. No, he didn't even damage them slightly. Do we just call peace and heal our guys up? It's probably a good idea. Right, let's come out of his borders. This archer was going to get ready to build another city up here, so we'll go plot him down over there. Let's go make peace with Ethiopia. I have nothing to say to you. Wow. He really doesn't want peace. Okay. Let's heal these guys up. Are you sure you don't want peace? Okay. I guess if you're going to be like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get another 6 warriors. I'm perfectly happy throwing more men at Ethiopia's walls. I am perfectly okay with that. Oh, now he's willing to negotiate. Oh, he's willing to give me gold as well. I want you to adopt all of my useless civics as well. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that'll teach you. Yeah. Right. So, we'll get architecture, and then we'll be at our 200 turn mark. Karakorum's now happy again. So, we've put the Ethiopians down to their last city, but they're still putting up a fight, which is pretty nasty. But we've just, I think, just 6 more men. Yeah, we are committing quite a lot of units, but if we can destroy the Ethiopians, we have no contenders for this continent. So it's really important that we do that. At least I think it's really important that we do that. Let's get sculpture as our next technology, so we can build monuments, which is quite good. Karakorum is now building armoured warriors in 4 turns, which is pretty nice. But we are up to turn 200 in our Realism Invictus Let's Play. Really good stuff. If we get this continent before... Ooh, if we can get it locked down, then we're in a good position. I might even capture and keep this barbarian city, because it's not in a bad spot, really. What I can do as well is if I build another city there, I can have an island city for trade. I think that's quite a good idea. That wouldn't be a bad spot for a city, really. Get some sugar. Let's see up here. I'm just trying to think of where I want the empire to grow to, and I think capturing this barbarian city would be a great idea to start with. Because it's actually in quite a good spot. That would save me building a settler. It doesn't get me closer to getting horses, but it will give me amber, which is going to be a commerce resource, some more corn, so I could perhaps trade that corn. Funnily enough, I won't have anyone to trade with. But if we can get some ships out, we might be able to... I'm not sure if we can see any coast. If we get some ships out around this island, we may find another coastline. It's quite possible. And this is a coastal city, so we can try do that. We'll see, we'll see. But anyway, it's been me, Chaff Commander Coffee. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully, we can finish off the Ethiopians for real. Goodbye.